Hi, welcome back to your 30-day Mat Pilates Summer Stretch Challenge. For day 4, we have a 45-minute full body burn workout. You're going to need a Pilates ball, 2 light hand weights, and a booty band. I'm going to offer modifications, so it's okay if you don't have the equipment, but let's go ahead and get started in a warm-up. Maybe into your tabletop position here. Shoulders are right over your wrists. Starting off by just rolling out our wrists, loosening up our joints. Maybe you tap out the toes here, rolling out your ankles. And we'll bring those knees about mat width distance apart here, so a little bit farther out. We'll take 3 big hip circles all the way around to the right, center, and left. 2 more right here, all the way down, getting that lower back, shoulders, and you have one last one. All the way in and back. All right, let's take it to the left-hand side, around to the center and back. So good. You have 2 more. And around. And you have one last one. And in. All right, knees are gonna come back into center. We'll take a few cat and cows, gazing all the way up as you curve your spine. And exhale as you pull your belly button in. We'll take 2 more right here. Inhale and squeeze up. And exhale as you bring it in. One last one, all the way up. And in. All right. Slowly tuck your toes in. We'll step all the way up in towards our downward facing dog. Starting off by rolling out the calves, getting those heels closer to the mat. Nice. Finding your breath here. And once you feel a little bit looser, we'll start off with 3-legged dog on the right-hand side. Right leg goes all the way up behind you. Bend the right knee in, and let's pull this right knee in towards our chest and press all the way back out. So good. Bring it all the way in, squeezing that lower belly, and you reach. Find your exhale, pull this right knee in, and inhale all the way back. Do one last one here. Bring it in, squeeze, and all the way out. Nice. Go ahead and step into your low lunge right here. Right foot comes forward, left knee comes down. From here, we just start off with lifting this left knee up a couple inches, and you tap. We lift it up, squeeze, and tap. You got it. Just a few inches. Down for 5, and tap. Last 4, and 3. Last 2, and 1. Last 1. So good. Keep this left palm down. Let's open up on the right hand side. So big deep breath on the right hand side. We roll up the wrist, feeling that nice chest stretch. And then once you're ready, we'll take this right arm and bring it all the way down. Coming onto your back leg, reaching for your right toe here. Feeling that nice hamstring stretch, and then we'll bring this right foot forward. Feeling that stretch on your left. All right, go ahead and take some movement here with this right leg and the left. Got 2 more at your own pace, depending on how tight you feel today. Just take a minute to check in with your body. And you have one last one. And in. All right, go ahead and bring those palms all the way back down. We'll step back in towards our downward facing dog. Finding your breath here, chin is out of your chest. Rolling out those ankles, stretching the calves. And let's go ahead and take 3-legged dog on the left-hand side this time. Left leg goes all the way up behind you. Bend the left knee in, and let's pull it in all the way into our chest. And exhale as you press it back. Inhale as you bring it in, squeeze. And exhale as you press it back. So good. All right, you have the last 2 right here. Let's reach it out. And you have one last one. And all the way out. So good. Go ahead and step right into a low lunge on this left-hand side. Right knee comes down. We lift this right leg up a couple inches, and we tap. Lift and tap. Reach in, you have 5, down, last 4. So good. 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. Drop this right palm down. We'll open up on the left-hand side facing breath. Rolling up the wrists here. Finding your breath. And then once you're ready, we'll go ahead and drop this left palm all the way down. Come onto your back leg, reaching for your left toe. And then bringing the left leg forward. Stretching out your right hip flexors. And let's go ahead and come back. So good. Find this movement all the way forward and back. You have the last 2 here at your own pace. And in. You have one last one. And in. And back. So good. All right, go ahead and grab your Pilates ball. You can always do this without as well. We're gonna put this in between our thighs here. You're on your knees facing the center. Grab your 2 hand weights as well here. All right. So once we're on our mat facing the center, starting off with our hands all the way forward into a surface ladder. So your palms are going to be facing up, elbows are tucked in right by your side, ball is squeezed in between your thighs. We lift up off of our ball, we open up to this right and left side and bring it all the way back in. So good, lifting up off of those heels to that right, in and down. So good. Find your little exhale as you come those arms to those sides, all the way in and out. Back to center. Reach, squeeze, and in. Just keeping the elbows glued to your side. We're only moving those forearms on the side. Beautiful. You have the last 3 right here. Squeeze, out, in, down. Last 2. Reach and in, and you have one last one. Squeeze and in. Nice. This time we bring those arms all the way up forward and we bring those elbows in. Arms go all the way up forward and bring them in. So here I really want you to make sure that you're pulling up from your lower belly. That's what's pulling you towards that front. Nice. In, and we press those arms out. So good. Keeping that ball squeezed in between those thighs. Nice. Reach it out, squeeze, and in. Squeeze, and in. Last 3. You have 2 more. And we have one last one. Stay up right here. We open those arms all the way to either side, keeping a slight lift in these elbows. And then we just bring those arms in as we sit back down. We lift, we open to that side. Down. Lift it up, open, squeeze. Inhale on your way down. And we exhale as we open it up. You got it. Let's go. You have the last 2. And in. And we have one last one. Stay right here. We rotate those palms down and we lift them back up. Little rotational movement here. There you go. Bring it in and out. In and out. We're really squeezing that lower belly here. Squeeze and lift. In and out. We're almost there. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, close those arms all the way at the very top. We'll take it around the world slowly as we sit all the way down. And then we'll lift as you bring those arms all the way up. Nice. Slowly, all the way down. And we lift all the way up. So good. Squeeze that wall as we lift. Don't let it run away from you here. There you go. So strong. And lift, squeezing that core all the way down. We have the last 3 here. Slide into those elbows here. So good. And we have 2 more. We squeeze. Arms are shaken. Bring it down. And we have one last one. Reach it up, squeeze. And bring it down. Nice. This time, as we lift all the way up with those knees, palms are going to come facing up towards the ceiling. So we bring those palms in by our side as we're down, and we lift, we squeeze those triceps, finding a nice little hinge in the glute. Bring it all the way down, and we lift, we squeeze, all the way down, and you lift, you squeeze. So keeping that spine neutral here. You're not curving at your lower back. We're keeping the ball squeezed between those thighs. Just lifting the arms up a couple of inches. You really want to get those arms up higher than your upper body here as you lift. So good. We have last 5, squeeze in, and you have 4 more, squeeze. Nice. And you have last 3. Make sure we're pulling that belly in. 2 more. Squeeze. And one last one. Stay right here in your hinge. Arms are up. We just cross it over in the back. Extend. Cross. Extend. You only have 6 here. I know. We're almost there. We need 5 and 4. Out. Last 3. Squeeze. And 2. And 1. All right. Bring those weights down. Slowly roll out the shoulders. Let's take a quick little stretch of the arms. Right arm can come over left. Left arm can come over right. And there you go. All right. From here, go ahead and put on your booty band and grab your ball. We're going to come facing the front of our mat. So the booty band comes all the way on in between your thighs and maybe back it towards your tabletop position. Once you're here in your tabletop position, ball is going to come underneath your right hand. Once it's right here, making sure that our shoulders are stacked right over our wrists. So you don't want those shoulders to be far back or far over. They're right over those wrists. If you have sensitive wrists, you can always grab a blanket for some extra support. You can come onto your fists as well. Whatever works best for you. Let's start off with this left leg. Left leg is going to extend all the way back behind us. Squeezing with that booty band here. From here, I really want you to be mindful of this lower core. The lower core is staying cupped. We're pulling it in towards the spine. And here, keeping your gaze right at the top of your mat. It's easy to kind of look up, and that's going to cause your back to be curved. So go ahead and tuck the lower belly in, keeping that gaze right at the top of your mat. And let's just start off with some leg lifts. We tap this left leg down, and we lift all the way up, squeeze. We tap it down, and we lift. You got it. Squeeze, and lift. Squeeze, and lift. So strong. And reach. Tap it down, and reach. Finding your breath, a little exhale as we lift just that left leg. We reach and down and lift. Last 5 here. Squeeze. Give me 4 more. You have 3. Out. 2 more. Squeezing that lower belly here. And we have one last one. And we lift. Keep this left leg up right here. We roll this ball all the way out with this right hand as your left leg is up. Left elbow comes in towards our chest. And then we roll this ball in towards this left knee. All right, let's do this one together. We roll this ball out. Left elbow is coming in. Extend this left leg out. And we roll it all the way in. So good. Squeeze as we roll it all the way out. And pulling that lower belly in with this ball. We have 4 more like this. Squeeze and roll it in. Last 3. You got it. Squeeze and in. Give me 2 more. All the way out. Let's go. So strong. And you have one last one. Squeeze all the way out, bringing that left elbow in and down. So good. Squeeze and back to center. Here we don't drop this left leg. Flex the left foot and we just stamp this ceiling and we bring this left knee in towards our belly. We reach it up, we stamp that ceiling and we bring it in. So here it's really, really important that you are keeping that lower back neutral. So really be mindful of your lower back. I know we're standing in the ceiling, but you want to make sure you're still pulling the lower belly in as you lift this left leg up. So strong. So good. You're going to feel this in this right glute as well. Keeping this right hip square. So you want to make sure this right hip is helping you stay on the center of the mat. You're not coming towards this right side too much. Last 3 here, pressing against this ball. Bring it in. And you have 2 more. Stamp it up, squeeze. And in. And one last one. Exhale. And in. All right, here. Pressing against this ball right here. One last one. We fire hydrant it up over to this left side. And you close it in. You got it. This is our last one. We're really going to start burning for this right side. We open it all the way up, squeeze, close it back in, reach it up, and in. We're almost there. We have last 5, squeeze, down. Give me last 4, and in. You have 3 more. We squeeze, last 2, down, and 1, last 1. All right, so child's pose over this ball. So strong. All right, let's go ahead and take the left hand side. Coming back in towards your tabletop. Ball is going to be underneath your left hand this time. Making sure the shoulders stay right over those wrists, knees are together. We'll start off with this right leg here. So lift this right leg up all the way, and we'll tap it back down. We squeeze, we lift, and we tap. You got it. Squeeze, you lift, and you tap. We reach, and squeeze that lower core here. Really be mindful of your lower back. Nice. Big mindful muscle here on this right glute. Tap, and lift, and tap. Left side here. Down. We have 4 more. Squeeze. 2. Down. And 1. Last one. Keep this right leg up. Right leg stays all the way up. We roll this ball all the way out with our left as our right elbow comes in towards your chest. So you're really using your right tricep here. Right leg stays up. And then we bring this ball in, squeeze towards this right knee. All right, you got it. All the way out. Bringing this right elbow in, so strong. And all the way out. Squeeze as you extend. And in modifications, you can always just get rid of this ball and just have both hands on the mat here as well. All the way in, squeeze, and out. Nice. We have last 4, bring it in, roll it all the way out. And you have 3 more, squeeze, and extend, keeping this right shoulder in line with your wrist. And now we have 2 more. Reach. And you have 1 last one. Reach it out here, squeeze. Out. And in. All right, so good. Go ahead and keep this right leg up. You got it. Flexing the foot. We're going to stamp the ceiling here. We reach it up. We stamp, focusing on the lower glute. And we bring the knee all the way back in towards our belly. Lift it up, squeeze. We stamp. And in. All right, making sure that our head stays down here. Focusing that gaze right at the top of your mat. Bring it in and reach. You don't want to look all the way up. You want to keep that head down and make sure that we're pulling that belly in on your exhale. Squeeze and in. You got it. We have last 4 here. Squeeze it up. Bring it in. 3 more. You got this. We're almost done. Just 1 more move after this. 2 more, reach it up and down. 1 last one here. Squeeze, really using this left glute here and in. All right, we open it up to this right side and we tap it down. You got it. Opening up to that right and tap. We squeeze and depending on how tight your glute band is, you don't have to go that high. Just up to you here, really using this right side glute. Bring it down. We only have last 4 right here. You got it. Little child's pose after this. 3 and in. Last 2. We squeeze and you have 1 last one. with our legs. Right leg is going to be bent towards the ceiling, and then your left leg is going to be extended out towards the diagonal. Grab one weight right here. So one weight is going to go into your right hand. Now here's the kicker. The ball is going to go underneath your left leg. So your left foot is right here facing the diagonal. Right knee's all the way up. So your right knee's going to want to bend in towards his left. Really importantly, make sure you open the hips up here. Right knee's always staying up facing the ceiling. Okay, we're on our left elbow, our left shoulder. Weight goes up into our right arm. You can always bring this weight all the way down, or you can also just drop this weight all together, up to you. We'll start off with this weight behind our head. Here, strong in your left elbow and your left shoulder. We lift up from this left side oblique. You reach it up to that sky, and we drop it back down. All right, so we're pressing against this ball here on the left, and you drop it back down. We lift, squeeze, and down. So here, I really want you to make sure that you're staying strong in your left shoulder. It's going to be really easy to find that slouch here. Really making sure that we're keeping space between this left elbow and our left ear. All the way up, squeeze, and down. You got it. Reach, and in. Squeeze, and down. We have last 4 here, and tap. Give me 3, squeeze, in, and you have 1, last 1. So strong from here. Staying strong in this left side oblique. We lift this right leg up. You reach up with this weight on the right hand side, and then we just tap it down. Weight comes behind your head. Reach it up, we squeeze, and you tap. So good. So here we're really using this right side oblique to help lift us up. Squeeze, and in, all the way up, and down. Here, modification, you can always just come down to your knee here and tap. So just do elbow to knee as well, and in. You can also totally get rid of this ball. Anything works here. In and out. We have last 5. Squeeze. In. You have 4 more. Reach it up and down. Last 3. In for 2. And you have 1 last 1. All right. Go ahead and drop this weight down. Grab your ball. We'll put it in between our feet. So it's in between your feet right here. Right arm is going to go all the way up. This time you're balancing on your left side glute. We lift, reach up towards this ball, and we tap it down. You got it. Reach it up towards this ball, and tap. Modification here, you can always just bring those knees in. Ball can come to the fingertips, and then you extend that way. You got it. You can bring those knees in, and all the way up. But if you're ready for it, just maybe try 1 with those legs extended. All the way out, squeeze, and tap. Reach it up, squeeze, and down. There you go. And in. All right, we have last 4. We squeeze. You have 3 more. And tap. Give me 2. Lift. And 1 last 1. All right, go ahead and keep those legs lifted. We just roll this ball up so right toe comes in front of left, and then we switch it out, we lift. Hands can come behind your head, they can come down here. We just rotate this ball and rotate. You have 3 more, and out. We have 2 more, and out. Almost there, 1 last 1, and out. So good. Give that booty a little bit of shape. And let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Once you're on the other side, go ahead and grab this ball and place it right underneath your right toe here. It's going to be underneath your right toe. We're on our right shoulder here. So making sure that we're still staying strong in the right shoulder, lifting up from your right side oblique. No slouching. In here, we're being strong in our posture. Grab your hand weight, whatever you've done on your side. Try your best to start there. You can always drop this hand weight off. You can take that ball off, up to you. Left knee's back facing up towards the ceiling. All right, from here, strong in this right shoulder. We lift up all the way up towards that ceiling, and and we drop it down. You can always bring this weight behind your head, up towards that ceiling, and we tap. So good, really pulling up from this belly from your side oblique, and you drop it back down. You reach it up, you squeeze, and you tap. There you go. All the way up, you squeeze, and you tap. We have 4 more like this. So good, take it at your own pace. This is not easy. You guys are crushing it. You need 3 more. And reach, you have 2. And down, and you have 1 last one. Let's lift, squeeze, and tap. There you go. All right, keeping this weight in your left hand. This time we extend this left leg up, reaching those fingertips towards the toe. Tap it down. Weight goes behind your head. All the way up, you squeeze. Tap it down. Weight comes behind your head. There you go. Reach it all the way out. And in. Squeeze. And in. Reach. So good here. You can always do that little modification as well. Go ahead and bring elbow to knee instead. And tap. Reminder here to make sure that we're still staying strong in this right shoulder. Can we lift just a little bit higher in this right side oblique? We're almost there. We have 4 more. And tap. Last 3. And 2 more. Squeeze. And you have 1 last one. And drop it down. All right, drop this way. Go ahead and bring the ball in between both of your feet. All right, squeeze between those feet. Arms can come all the way up. We reach for the toes here, and you tap it down. Balancing on our right side glute here. You got it. We reach it up and down. Staying strong in this right shoulder. We lift. You can always bring those knees in and tap. Whatever feels good here. Find that little challenge. Maybe just try 1 with those legs extended. We only have 4 more here. Reach it up and tap. Squeeze that core as you lift, pulling the lower belly, and you have 2 more. Squeeze, and down, and you have 1 last one, and tap. All right, keep those legs as we just rotate left foot over right, and then right over left. You got it. Roll this ball, and roll. Don't drop those feet. We're almost there. Staying strong in this right shoulder. We have last 5, and 4, for 3, squeeze, and 2, and 1. There you go. Whew. Take a little water break. Catch your breath. And let's go ahead and meet all the way up standing. Grab your ball, place it right underneath your left heel. So your left toe is going to be on the ball. Left toe is going to be down on the ground. Both of your hand weights are facing your chest. If you don't have a ball you want to modify, totally fine. You can just place this left leg all the way down onto the mat, or you can keep the left heel up and just be on your toes. Lots of options here, but let's start off with this ball. Starting off with our feet together. Weights are going to be into our chest here. All right, once you're here, I want you to find this nice hinge all the way down, and we just step all the way right. Find your little squat down here, all the way low, and then we step back into this ball. Find your squat with your knees together. You got it. All the way out, find your squat, and in with the knees. Reach it out, squeeze, and in. Nice, there you go. Out and squeeze, and in. So good. All the way out, and in. Using those quads here, trying to get those glutes down low here, facing the back. Making sure that we're squeezing our lower core in here. Beautiful. Weights are to your chest. Last 5. And in. Left one is starting to burn. 4 more. So strong. And reach it up. We have 3. And in. You have 2 more. We squeeze, making sure that we're pulling that lower belly in on your 1 last one. And in. All right, from here, we lift all the way up. As we come all the way down, we open up into a little chest fly. So elbows are going to go towards the back. Once you come up, we close it all the way in. Lift, open it up, squeezing those glutes all the way up. You got it. Squeeze as you reach it out. and in. Nice. All the way out, squeeze, and in. So good. Making sure here that we're hinging with the glute. So you're driving those glutes all the way back and down. I'm going to show you a little side view. Let's go. We go all the way down and in. We have last 5 here. Knees are together. Squeeze. Bring it in. You have 3 more. And down. Find that little hinge for 2. Nice. And you have 1 last one. And in. All right, so good. From here, let's step this right leg all the way back. Arms are gonna come by your sides. We rotate them all the way out. So palms come together. We clap behind us, reach it out, and then we tap back in. You got it. All the way back, we clap behind us, reach it out, and all the way back in. So strong. Keeping this left heel on the ball. You can totally just take this ball out if you want. Bring it back and out and in. Squeeze, tap, out, and in. We're almost there. We have last 5. We squeeze, out, in. This left leg is getting so strong here. 3 more. And in. You have last 2. Tap, squeezing that core here as we drive this right leg back. 1 last one. Tap, out, and in. All right, stay right over here. 1 more move on the side. We come into a little curtsy towards this back left. Back left curtsy. You drop it down with this right knee, and we just bring it back in towards our squat. All the way up. Right knee goes back, and then we drop it in. So good. All the way to that left. And in. You only have 4 like this. Squeeze that core as you bring it down. And all the way in. You have 3 more. So strong. Let's go. And you have 2. Woo. And in. Left leg is on fire. And we have 1 last one. And in. All right. Wow. Shake out that leg. That was a killer. And let's take it on the right hand side. Ball's gonna come underneath your right heel. Right toe stays down. Starting off with bring those weights in towards your chest. We'll just step out to this left, find your little squat, and we'll bring it back in here. You got it. Step out to that left, squeeze, and in. Nice. Out to that left, and squeeze. So strong. All the way out, and in. You got it. Find your little breath, find that little pulse. As you bring it down, half second hold. Down and pause, and up. So good. Reach it out, and in. Squeeze, and down. We have last 5 here. Keeping those knees facing forward. You have 4 more. So good. Start off with this ball if you can. You can always drop down onto your heels or just your flat foot. 2 more, and reach, and we have 1 last one, and all the way out. Nice. Come all the way down in towards those heels together. This time we're going to come to a lateral raise, so we'll do it on the side. So you reach those arms all the way up as we sit down, and then we come all the way up as we step. Sit down, arms come all the way forward, and all the way up. You got it. Squeeze. Bring them down and reach it up. We only have 6 like this. And up. Really want to drive those heels up. Elbows are slightly bent here. So strong. We have last 4. And out. Give me 3 more. Squeeze and in. Driving the booty back. 2 more. Almost there. And we have 1 last one. And in. Nice. Weights can come back to center here into your tricep. We bring this left leg all the way back. Arms come back, we clap back and in as you step. That left leg comes back, we clap out and in. Nice. All the way out, we clap and in. So strong. Reach it out, we clap and in. Beautiful here. Finding your little exhale as we come all the way out towards that back. So strong. We have the last two, and reach. And you have one last one. Squeeze, and in. There you go. One last one here, and reach. Nice. From here, let's go ahead and get into our curtsy lunge. So we bring this left foot over to the right. Bring those knees forward, stay down, and then we drop it back in. There you go. This is our last move on this side. Bring it down. You lift, you tap, and out. Down. You lift, and you tap it out. Keeping that gaze down, just the top of your mat. Maybe you find a little spot to focus on. Woo! All right. Legs are burdened. We're almost there. Give me last 4 here. Squeeze with this left leg. Knees come in. And we have 3 more. Right quads are on fire. We're almost there. We have the last 2. Squeeze and in. Pulling that lower belly in for your one last one. And in. There you go. Wow. Shake out this right leg and go ahead and beat all the way down onto your mat. We'll finish off with some core. All right, once you're all the way down onto your mat, go ahead and come into your reverse tabletop. Grab your ball. We're gonna put it right in between our thighs and just grab one weight here. So we just have one weight grabbing on either side horizontal. From here, we'll get a bit of our deep core muscles. So you're gonna squeeze that ball super tight in between your thighs. We tap the toes down, squeeze the lower belly, and we lift all the way up. You got it. Tapping the toes down, squeeze, and we lift. Nice. So keep that lower belly squeezed here, and lift. All the way down, and up. It's okay if your lower back comes off of the mat here. You want to keep your spine in a neutral position, and our lower back is naturally curved. The only thing here that I want you to focus on is bringing your lower belly in towards your spine. So here, I don't want you to make sure that your lower belly is doming up, pulling it in on your exhale. So you inhale at the very top, and you exhale, pulling your pelvic muscles in, and all the way up. You got it. We have the last 5 here, and up. You have 4 more. Squeeze, and reach. Give me last 3, and up. You got it. 2 more, and reach. And you have one last one, and we lift. So strong here. This time we lift those head, neck, and shoulders up towards those toes in between our knees. We squeeze the ball in for 2, for 1, and then we drop the head, neck, and shoulders down. So go ahead and lift up those shoulder blades. We squeeze for 2, for 1, and you drop it all the way down. So good. Reach it up. We squeeze for 2, for 1, and down. We lift. Squeeze for 2, for 1, and all the way down. So strong. Reach it up. Squeeze, squeeze, and in. We have last 2 here, all the way up. Squeeze, squeeze, and in. So strong. Find your little exhale here as we lift. We squeeze, squeeze, and in. All right, this time we find that same lift. So lifting those head, neck, and shoulders up. We extend those legs all the way out to your 45. Bring them back in and drop the head down. Lift up from that belly, extend, in, and down. So here I don't just want you to lift up your neck. Don't just lift up that neck, you're lifting up your shoulder blades all the way up off of the mat from that belly. That's when you extend and you bring it down and in. If that extension feels too much, totally fine, just get rid of it. Just reach for those toes like we did earlier, find that squeeze, and then just drop it back down. Totally up to you here. All right, let's take 3 more extensions. We lift all the way up, extend out towards the 45, in, and down. We have 2 more here. Reach it up, we squeeze, reach, in, and down. Whew, I'm shaking too. We're almost there. Here's one last one. Reach it out, in, and down. All right, here. Go ahead and bring this weight. We're going to bring it out to this left-hand side. So you reach with this left hand side towards the left thigh. Right shoulder blade is gonna be off of the mat. We tap the toes down, squeeze, we lift and back to center here. All right, we lift to this left, tap the toes down, down, reach, and in, you got it. Squeeze, tap, up, and lift. All the way out, tap, up, and lift. Reach, squeeze, and out. You're almost there. We have last 5 right here. Tap it down, and reach. Really focusing on this lower quarter. Find your exhale here as you tap. Nice. And then in, we have last 2 here. Squeeze, lifting up from this right shoulder, not just your neck. And you have one last one here. Reach it up, squeeze, tap, lift, and in. This time we bring it up all the way to that left. We extend the legs all the way out to our 45. We only have 5 of these. And then bring it in, back to center. We're almost there. We have 4. You reach, out, in, and up. Just try a couple. We only have 3 for that leg extension. And in, back. Find your little exhale here as you extend. You have one last one. Squeeze, in, and back. So good. All right, let's take it on this right hand side. All the way to the right, left shoulder lift. We just tap the toes down, lift, back to center here. So good. To that left, in, up, and out. So good. Bring this left shoulder up here. So strong. Bringing this weight over to your right. Tap, in, and back. We are almost done. We only have 2 more moves. So this one and the extension, and we are all done. Reach it up. We have last 5 here. We tap, reach, and in. Give me 4 more. Squeeze, tap, lift, and you have last 3. Squeeze, tap, and lift. So good. Making sure that we're still pulling this lower belly in on your 2 more. All the way up. You have one last one. Pulling that belly in to that right. In, up, and back. So good. All right. Find the full extension right here just for 5. Keeping this ball squeezed. We lift up to the right. Extend out to 45. Bring it in and back. So good. We only have 4 more. Reach it out. Extend. In and back. We have last 3. Squeeze. Reach it out. And just try a couple right here. We're almost done. Give it your all. You have 2. In and down. We have one last one. Squeeze. Out. And in. All right. Let's do a quick little cool down. Get rid of those weights. Knees can come back in towards your center. You crushed it. You finished that 45-minute burn. Go ahead and bring those knees all the way out, around to the right, stretching out your lower back. And let's go ahead and bring them out towards the left. Rolling those knees out. And then right leg can come over left. We'll take a quick figure 4 and roll out the right glute. Take some sway side to side. And let's switch it out towards the other side. Left leg comes over right. And out. Go ahead and bring those knees all the way back in. Squeezing those knees into your chest. Give yourself one last quick lifting up the head. You did it, you crushed it, you are done with your workout. And then slowly find a little roll up towards your seated position. Thank you so much for joining me for your day 4 workout, and I'll see you back here for day 5. Bye.